अनन्तरत्ना प्रभवस्य यस्य इमं न सौभाग्यविलोपि जातम् एको हि दोषो गुणसन्निपाते निमजतिन्दो किरणे शिवाङ्क निमजतिन्दो किरणे शिवाङ्क सर्वेभ्यः नमो नमः. First of all, I would like to say thank you for inviting me here to present my paper. My special thanks goes to Shashi Kejriwal sir, Professor Balram sir, my teacher Professor Upendra Rao sir, and my senior colleague Professor Ranjit Behra sir, Professor Shashi Tiwari ji, and to all. Before start my paper, I just want to highlight some important points why I choose this topic. Last year, I joined Ayurvedic practical camp, where I got a lot of practical experience in our Indian knowledge system. Not only as mentioned our text, Vedic text, but along with in our cultural, how can I get the herbals for medicine? That's why I chosen this topic. And now, before start my paper, I just want to highlight the introduction and historical context, herbal medicines, healing practice, spiritual and ritualistic dimension, and after that I conclude. Although I clearly mentioned that what's the objective behind that paper. I am a research scholar of Dharma Shastra, but I tried to research on this medicine, especially Indian knowledge system. To understand the Indian knowledge system, understand the historical context, and analyze key concepts and practices. What is Indian knowledge system? Systematic transfer of knowledge from one generation to another, not simply a tradition, but a well-structured system and process of the knowledge transfer, a very vast knowledge system. Let me start to introduction Indian tradition knowledge. Indian traditional knowledge system is a multifaceted, intact framework encompassing many cultural practices, beliefs, and skills developed over the thousands of years. Medical elements of ITKS means Indian tradition knowledge system, not only reflect a holistic approach to health, but reveal a deep-seated connection between the individual's nature, spirituality. This paper explores these medical elements, focusing primarily on Ayurveda, Siddha. I take some Unani examples and various folk healing practices. Now, if I would like to say about Ayurveda, ancient art of living. Ayurveda is Ayush Veda. Ayurveda believes in a close relationship between the man and universe and flow of cosmic energy in different form between all the living and non-living things. Fundamental principles of Tridosha. Tridosha means Vat, Pitta, and Kapha. Responsible for all the biological, physio-sociological, and physio-psychological functions of the body and mind. Main factor responsible for the formation, existence, and distance, balance, and imbalance of these biomastic energy or health and disease, respectively. Vat, Pitta, and Kapha. Now, I would like to highlight the Siddha medicine. Siddha is a Tamil word derived from Siddhi, attaining perfection in life or heavenly places. It is explicitly linked with Tamil literature and Tamil culture civilization. It is the foremost for all the medical system in the world. Its origin goes back to, if I take the example of some writers that is based on BC 10,000 to BC 400. First Tamil Siddha text in the Trivandrum, 3000 sentence written by this book, written by Trimular and dated probably around of 7th centuries. Trimular was founder of the various Siddha schools. Siddharths adopt the principle of Shiva Siddhanta. A Siddhartha obtained yogic practice called Siddhi by constant practice of the certain yogi disciplines and tapasya. Agastya was the first Siddha guru for all the Siddhartha. I just want to discuss on the Unani medicines also. Unani in Arabic, Hindustani, Persian, Pashto, Urdu, etc. means Greek, derives from the Greek word Onia, the Greek name of the Asia Minor consume from the Arabic word for ghee, alu humana. Unani medicine was the first developed by Greeks in 460 BC. It spread throughout the Roman Empire by notable scientists such as Galen 2001 AD. With the fall of the Empire, Roman Empire came in the decline in the Unani medicines. India was introduced to Unani medicine in 13th century through the Muslim invention. Today, Unani medicine is practiced mainly in India by Muslim physicians like Hakim. Although it is not a practical experience in our vast public, but when we call Hakim, then it may be raised like a Muslim scholars or like a Muslim practitioner. It is very much similar to our Ayurveda. That's why I taken this point also. Now I would like to herbal medicine, discuss with the herbal medicine. Herbs. Indian traditional medicine are not merely considered remedies but are regarded as the manufacturers of the natural intelligence. They are used to restore the balance, enhance vitality, and they promote to overall well-being. The holistic approach of herbal medicine encompasses not only physical elements but also emotional and spiritual health, emphasizing the interconnections of the body, mind, and our environment. That is called, we can say, Prakriti. Now I have taken some important thing that we used only in our kitchen, but many times we didn't use in historical context or Vedic context or textbook. But I try to highlight some important herbals like tulsi. Tulsi, known as a holy basil, is regarded as a sacred plant in India. It is celebrated for its adaptogenic properties, helping body adapt to stress and promotion of overall wellness. Another thing is that Tulsi is a very soul in our day-to-day life. Many parts of India, especially female, they always practice in puja of Tulsi. That is not only our beliefs, indicate our beliefs, but it indicates that that is the most important. Tulsi is very useful in our for our to stress our mind and promoting overall wellness. That's why we used the Tulsi. Neem is a physician of the sick. It cleans, impures, and restores the health to those afflicted. Quoted by Sushrut Samhita, Sutrasthan. अगर मैं इसको कहूँ कि जब हमें फोड़े हो जाते हैं शरीर में, तो जब हम एंटीबायोटिक शरीर को देते हैं, तो एंटीबायोटिक से भी कहीं गुना ज़्यादा हम जब नीम की पत्तियों को अगर अपनी बॉडी पे ऐसे करें, तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें उसमें खुजली और इन्फेक्शन और दूसरे को जो इन्फेक्शन लग जाता है, वो हमारे ट्रीटमेंट के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़फुल होता है। और ख़ासकर जब बच्चों को वो निकलता है जी, चिकन पॉक्स, तो उसमें भी इसके लिए प्रयोग किया जाता है कि उसको उसके नीम के पत्ते तोड़ के उसके बेड पर भी रखे जाएँ, पानी में नीम की पत्ती को डाल के उसको भी रखा जाता है और नीम के पानी को गर्म करके और नीम का उबाल के फिर उसको निचोड़ के ठंडा करके फिर उसको नहलाया जाता है। That's why I take another example. I am skipping lots of things I have done my paper, but due to lack of the time, I just highlight some points. Ashwagandha, you know Ashwagandha about that is the it provides vigor and longevity to the seeker of the health. Charak Samhita, I quoted Charak Samhita Sutrasthanam. Turmeric. Turmeric is the gold of the health, and especially when we used makeup in our face, then if we use the turmeric or haldi, that is the most चमकीला कहेंगे फेस को, ये हमारे फेस पाउडर से भी ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण बन जाता है. Turmeric is the gold of health. Ginger. The universal remedy stimulates appetite, aids digestion, and dispel toxin from the body. Charak Sanhita, Sustrastan. I quoted all our text. Sustrasita, Charak Sanhita. I always quoted that thing. I am just skipping. Amala is the best among the fruits. It strengthens the body and purifies the blood, best having longevity and vitality. चरक संहिता सूत्र स्थान ब्राह्मी आंवला मैं एक बात और बताना चाहूंगी कि आंवले का प्रयोग जो सबसे ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण होता है वो सर्दियों के दिनों में होता है। अगर आप हलवा खाने के शौकीन हैं और मीठा खाने के शौकीन हैं तो आपको आंवले का हलवा बनाकर खाना चाहिए। अगर किसी को रेमेडी की जरूरत हो तो आप मुझे पेपर प्रेजेंटेशन के बाद पूछ सकते हैं। ब्राह्मी Brahmi nourishes the intellect, it sharpens the mind and dispels ignorance. Charak Sanhita, Sutra Sthanam. Morga lives as a treasurer of nutrition. They invigorated the body and enhance the. That is also Charak Sanhita, Sutra Sthanam. Now, just I skipping all these things, but that is the most important folk healing practice. The folk ritual in Indian tradition are deeply intertwined with the spiritual beliefs and practices are aimed at promoting holistic health and protection. These rituals draw the power of the natural elements, sacred chants, divine forces, and symbolic action to bring about the healing and harmony. The verses from the ancient scripture like Atharvaveda and Rig Veda provides a spiritual foundation for these rituals, reinforcing their culture and therapeutic significance. Rajasthani Bhopa tradition. I just take one example, and before taking another one, just बताना चाहूंगी कि जो हमारे ट्राइबल्स एरिया हैं, ट्राइबल्स में जो गीत गाए जाते हैं, that is also more important to healing anything. जब हमें घाव लग जाता है, तो वो लोग क्या करते हैं कि नेचर के साथ-साथ पत्तों के साथ-साथ इलाज के वो साथ में बैठ के अपने लोक गीत गाते हैं। उससे वो हीलिंग होती है और दैट इज नॉट ओनली बेस्ड ऑन द इन अवर शास्त्रास और इन अवर लिटरेचर बट आई हैव आल्सो वॉच्ड merely watched that thing. Now, Rajasthani Bhopa tradition, Rajasthan folk healers known as Bhopas are storytelling and music to heal. They perform rituals that incorporate songs, prayers, and local herb remedies. This practice not only address the health issues but also strengthen the community bond. They always sing together. Only not anyone perform, but they always perform in a group. So that is the example of the community-based bonding also. Kadha, kadha is most important for us. In many Indian households, a traditional herbal doxinate called kadha is prepared during illness, especially in the case of the fevers of cold. Think this mixture often includes ginger, tulsi, black peppers. When Corona came, then many of our countryside being used kadha. Not only our people of that belong to rural area, but in Corona time, everyone used that kadha. That another one, kuri. In certain tribal communities, I have already take example from the tribal community. That another one, kuri. In certain tribal communities, healer known as kuris utilize the traditional knowledge of diagnose and treat the elements. They often rely on rituals, chants, and local plant. आपको याद होगा जब हमारे कई बार शरीर में कुछ ब्लड ऐसा जम जाता है जो जिसको हम आम भाषा में कहेंगे कि खून खराब हो गया है, तो वो क्या करते हैं उस इससे खूरी से उस खून का एक तरह से जैसे जो मेडिकल डॉक्टर्स होते हैं जो ऑपरेशन करके उस ब्लड को निकालते हैं, वो ऑपरेशन ब्लड को निकालने की बजाय वो उस इससे ये जो खुरी जो है इससे निकालते हैं और वो इतना साइंटिफिक होता है कि उसको पेन तक नहीं होता, जबकि वो किसी तरह का कोई एनेस्थीसिया उनको नहीं देते। हाँ, जस्ट आई एम कंक्लूडिंग। Ayurvedic massage and physical therapy, you know about that. I am skipping just oil massage and oil bath therapy, you know. विटल पॉइंट थेरेपी जो हमारे जो ऑर्गेन होते हैं जो बहुत सारे जब जम जाते हैं तो उसके लिए प्रयोग किया जाता है। Herbal powder massage. Upton we tried in the marriage occasion, festival in marriage occasion. Dry massage performed with the herbal powders, which is particularly used for reducing the body fat, improving skin texture, and stimulating the lymphatic system. It is highly effective for kapha-related disorders such as obesity and legacy. Now, Kati Basti, you know, the warm oil therapy for the lower back. Another one, mantra chanting. I have already discussed for healing the protection of mantra chanting. Mantra chanting or jap involves the repeated chanting for specific sacred sounds, words, or verses believed to have spiritual and healing powers. It is widely practiced across the various folk traditions to invoke divine intervention, ward of evil, spirit, and restore harmony in the body and mind. Use of the amulets and kavacha are often used in folk healing practice toward, I have already discussed that point also, healing through the sacred water, chanting and rituals for snake, चैंटिंग एंड रिचुअल्स फॉर स्नेक बाइट. जब कई कई जगह पर अगर सांप काट लेता है तो वो मंत्र उच्चारण करके उस जहर को बाहर निकालते हैं और साथ ही साथ जो हमारा ब्लेड होता है ब्लेड के साथ कट करके उसके जहर को निकालते हुए वो मंत्रोच्चारण करते हैं. दैट इज मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ आल्सो. इफ एनीवन फेस दैट प्रॉब्लम दैट यू कैन डू इट. And now I conclude my paper. The exploration of the Indian tradition knowledge system reveals a rich tapestry of wisdom that has been cultivated over the centuries, from the entire principles of Ayurveda and herbals, remedies of folk healing to the community-centered practices that define many ritual health approaches. ITKS offers a holistic perspective on the health and well-being that is increasingly relevant in today's fast-paced and often fragmented healthcare